Alright, so this is part 3 of the laptop series, and today I've got 16 gig of DDR3 laptop RAM here. New from eBay, some Chinese Korean brand or something. I've already taken the battery out. Bro's got Jeff the Land Shark as a wallpaper. But no, so it's mostly the same as the part 2, which was the 10p RAM upgrade. It's just kind of removing the screw. I think that screwdriver's too small actually. This one. Yeah, this one will do it. Yeah. Right. And then it's weird how this one comes out. It's a long story. Basically, if you didn't see the last video, it's this really weird screw, and it has like a flat non-threaded bit on there. Right. Anyway, there we go. Got that out. I'll show you the screw. If you see what I mean. Right, so to take out the RAM, this is the RAM we put in on the last episode. It's kind of, you just undo these like things here and just pull it out. And also, whilst we're in here, apparently there is a thing for the keyboard. I think that's a keyboard symbol there. They said something about this screw here. I'm just going to double check, make sure, because it could be for the Wi-Fi card, but it might not be. I don't know. Very hard to do this one-handedly. Right, that looks like it could actually be for keyboard because of how thin it is. Right, anyway, let's just flip it over. Just make sure I've got all the screws that are in here. It might just be one screw, but I doubt it. It could also be that one, that little screw there, but we'll see. Let's flip over. This mat's a little bit wet, I think. The mouse pad. Just a little tiny little bit damp. It should be fine. So I did watch a video of someone else do it just to make sure I was doing it right. I can't really remember how they did it. They kind of pushed down and then slid it out. I'm just going to basically do that and just make sure I do it right, and then I'll come back and redo it and record it. Okay, so I didn't actually have to take anything out. Basically, you just push down on this and let me do it with the other hand. Push it forward. You see it's like moved a little bit, and then pull it up. It's very simple. A process. You should be careful because it's still connected. Also, I can access all of the dusty internals. This is where the CPU is. I'm not going to take that out, but I might do it in a future video. Just need to kind of, I don't know if I can get this out or not, but should be able to. I think there we go. Yeah, it's just a ribbon cable connector. Basically, here's the keyboard. It's a very dirty keyboard. I've just got dust all over my fingers, but I will just clean it down with this tissue, just wipe it down, and then we'll get back to the RAM. Alright, so I've done that, and whilst I was at it, I did actually use this metal straw and just basically blew at the fan, because it was covered in dust and just everywhere around. Got that dust out of the way. Now this is where the the RAM that came in it is. It was the original 4 gig. Same process with removing it. Remove those 2 prongs with your fingers and pull it out. Right, so let's get to the first of the new RAM in. I would suggest, if you're doing it, it's probably not the best idea to buy, you know, like cheap brand RAM. But I mean, this is a £20 laptop or $20 laptop. I'm not really going to want to spend double the amount that I paid for this to get a decent brand one. So I just got the cheapest option that's still 1333 megahertz, because that's stock clock. You can have 1600, I have learnt. But I'm not sure how reliable it would be with the 1600, because it's not ideal for the system. Right, so let's just get this in. So it's the same as the previous installation. You can't really see because this flaps in the way, but like that sort of angle, and push it in. Hang on. It's hard to do it one-handedly. I'm actually going to put the camera down. I'll come back when it's in. Actually, I might be able to do it. Is that in? Yes, that's in. There we go. Then push it down. Might adjust that just to make sure, but it should be good. Alright, so now that the RAM is in, I just have to reconnect this keyboard. I will do another video, because apparently these CPUs are upgradable, so I will have a look into that. But it's kind of a bit more complicated. You have to remove all of this, to remove that fan, to remove this cooler. But just before I screw it back up, I'm going to give it a little bit more of a clean, and then I'll get back to you, and we'll do the bottom RAM, and we'll just boot it up. Alright, so we shut that, and now it's time to get the second 8GB stick, so a total of 16, which is the maximum of this this laptop can take. So we're just going to put that into here. There we go, like that, and press it down. There we go. Alright, so that is all screwed back up. One thing I did notice was kind of funny. So this is the stick I put in for 10p. It's a Samsung. And also, surprisingly, this one is also a Samsung that came out the laptop. Which is very, very interesting. But now we're just going to put the battery back in. It's a very simple process. What I've found with this laptop is it's a very simple strip down process. Most stuff is accessible by like 1 or 2 screws. Obviously, aside from like the RAM and stuff, you have to take out. Well, actually, that was 2 screws. That was that screw and the one in there, and like basically peel the keyboard off. But no, let's flip it over and boot it back up. All right, so it is booting up. Hopefully, it will register all the RAM. And we'll drift the shark. Right, it's just booting now. All right, I'm logging onto the laptop. Whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to start booting up Forza Horizon on here for no reason. I'll do that in a second. Right, that should be loading up soon. There we go. Obviously it's still slow, but I've heard that you can do CPU upgrades on this, which would be very cool if I actually can. But I will have a look at that at some point soon. I think it's kind of like the desktop CPUs, but you have to remove the like the metal cover on it. I saw someone do it. I had, like, because, you know, obviously I researched into this laptop. Just have to wait for the things on the taskbar to load, and then it will. There you go. Obviously it's very slow when booting, when you've just booted it up. I don't think it should be too bad. Yeah, that's just a notification for the RAM that got delivered like today. Let's check on performance. It should say 16 gig. Yep, there we go. 16 gig of DDR3, 1333 megahertz, which is actually quite good. I don't think I'm going to be using that much anytime soon, but it's quite good that we do actually have it there. So RAM maxed out, CPU we will change at some point. It's 2nd gen i5, 2.5 gigahertz, but it runs obviously faster. That's just the base clock. Yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Do like and subscribe, and there will be another video on this laptop coming soon, which will be part 4 of the laptop series, which is quite exciting. Probably will just be either more maintenance or even a potential CPU upgrade. Alright, anyway, bye guys. I hope you did enjoy. Also, if you do, drop down in the comments, and you can comment any like suggestions that you kind of want to see with these videos on the laptop and stuff like that. But that is all for today. I'll see you guys in the next video.